if it ever arrives, he never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. Colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Vando in a passing lane.
Pass the rain.
There it is. There it is right there, man. Appreciate y'all joining us on Lakers in 5. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe, of course, if you are new, bro. We got some breaking news here. Breaking news. Jared Vanderbilt's return date finally released, revealed, whatever you want to call it. It's not pretty. We have, so here's the thing. Good news and bad news. Okay. Good news and bad news for Jared Vanderbilt. But yeah, this is going to be very, very frustrating, I think, for a lot of Laker fans. If you have not heard yet. Okay. It's not looking pretty, man. So we about to get into it, of course, man. You guys already know how these streams go, man. You know what I'm saying? We are live right now, but normally I don't. This is normally a solo show. But as always, anybody from the Lakers in 5 family, any one of y'all can always end up, y'all can pull up anytime y'all want. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good if you cool, you know what I'm saying? Hey, just sit back, relax, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the live stream, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm going to start, let me see this. I'm gonna start doing this. All right, hold on real quick, y'all. All right, let me do this just in case anybody from the Lakers in 5 family want to pull up, man. I'm going to start doing this. All right, there we go. There we go. And of course, he can pull in. Yeah, KB got the control, so he can pull up anytime he wants. All right, we good, man. We good. And of course, the homie right here, if he wants to, you know what I'm saying? Wham, bam, MoneyGram right there. You feel me? All right, we good now. There we go. So here we go. So Jared Vanderbilt, of course, man. We got some breaking news for him. I appreciate all the homies pulling up today, man. So sorry I had to get that. I should have did that earlier before the live stream. That's my bad. So anybody from the Lakers in 5 family, man, if you got anybody want to pull up, man, like Joe, Chris, Cuba, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and check your IG. You know what I mean? If anybody want to pull up for this, man, and give your take on that, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. We got Joe in the chat. Let me give my shout outs to all the homies pulling up today, man. We got Joe in the chat right there, man. Salute DJ Vando back around January. That probably means March. Knowing from the past experiences. Hey, you know what? That's funny. I was just about to say that too, man. You know what I'm saying? What up, JJ? I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some lose, bro. He said, this is good news. I'm excited, man, about his return. Hey, it is. And that's why I said there's good news and there's bad news. You feel me? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me go ahead and keep it going, man. I appreciate y'all. We got Nino in the building. I see you, Nino. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you joining me. You know what I'm saying? Bench LeBron. Or just play him 20. Dang, he said 20 minutes versus Miami. I will say this. After these next 3 games, we got a big break coming up. So I don't think LeBron's going to take off any game for the next 3 because he knows he got a big break coming up. And I think, in my opinion, he's trying his best to shoot himself out of this slump that he's in. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me keep it going. Who else we got? We got we got Miss Ned in the building. I see you, Miss Ned. Tiffany Ned in the building. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Salute DJ and everyone. Hit that like button. Appreciate you, Miss Ned. You already know what time it is. We got HC PX. You feel me? I see you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. We got Detroit God in the building. I see you, Detroit. Salute, my brother. You already know what time it is, man. Still busting grapes. You know what I'm saying? I see you, man. We got Daniel Bray Sports Highlights. I see you, my brother. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you. You feel me? I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Major Level Entertainment right there. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Big brother, I see you, my bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some. He say, nah, you no solo show today. You let me up. Appreciate you, big Major, man. Major Level Entertainment. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to him, man. He got a channel. Go sub to the brother, man. The biggest diehard Laker fan I know. You feel me? He don't scare easy. You feel me? Appreciate you showing up, big Major. You already know what time it is. We got Victor Simpson in the building. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Sub Laker gang. I see you, my brother. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. We got Cuba in the building. What up, Q? I see you. Say KB. I'm gonna cook your candy ass. I don't know if KB's gonna show. We'll see, man. I don't know. I haven't seen KB in the chat yet, so I don't know if he's Nah, I haven't seen him in the chat yet. So y'all make sure y'all go sub to Cuba, man. He got a channel, man. Go sub to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Phantom Flame, you know what I'm saying? Rundown Productions is the name. That rhyme. I didn't mean to do that. That's what's up. Anyway, J. Lou. What up, J. Lou? I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you, my brother. We got Big Baby Sports in the building. I see you, Big Baby Jonathan. I got you, bro. What up? Hey, y'all make sure y'all go sub to the homie right there, Big Baby Sports. You know what I'm saying? Another Laker fan, another Laker channel. What else we got? We got Mr. 81. I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to him too. He got a channel. We got Stuart Fisher. What's up, homeboy? From Montana. I got you, homie. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. You already know what time it is, homeboy. Who else we got? We got Mr. H. Davis in the building. I see you, H. Davis. He said, "Man, I'll pull up." And you know what? I think a lot of homies want to pull up today. So you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be the Lakers in 5 family for the first hour, and then you know I'll drop the link. You know what I'm saying after that, man, because you know me, I got to go pick up my son from school in about an hour. So yeah, we'll let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. We got Infamous in the building. I see you, Infamous. What up? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Salute LA and 5, man. What's popping? You know what I'm saying? I got you. Brian Cruz in the building. What up, Brian Cruz? I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. What's going on with the Lakers? Hey, man, that's what we're here to talk about. You feel me? You know what time it is. We got Jeffrey Miles in the building. I see you, Jeffrey Miles. What it do, homie? I got you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. You already know what time it is, homeboy. I got you. All right, y'all. That is everybody in the chat. So look, we about to get to the news. You guys already know how these live streams go, man. You know what I'm saying? I give. You just pay attention to your screen. I'm gonna do the Lakers news, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read the articles, bro, and then we're gonna talk about it, man. And then after that, I'll drop the link for everybody else. So let's get to the news right quick. Let's go ahead right here. All you got to do is pay attention to your screen, okay, and follow along. If you're at work, don't pay attention to your screen. Just make sure your ear pods is in your, in your ears, and pay attention to your job, okay? Just listen along. Don't worry about it. We're gonna entertain y'all today. You feel me? All right, y'all. We got return for the Lakers, Jarrett Vanderbilt delayed by fluid in knee. If you haven't heard yet, yeah, fluid in knee. Lakers forward Jarrett Vanderbilt has recently experienced fluid in his left knee during his rehabilitation from off-season procedures to both feet and targeting early January for his return. Damn. The Lakers told ESPN on Tuesday. Let me keep it going. On November 20th, the Lakers announced that Vanderbilt's ramp up after surgery on his right foot and removing a bone spur in his left foot in May has taken longer than the team anticipated. However, the Lakers claimed at the time that Vanderbilt had not suffered a setback during the return to play process, and he would be reevaluated in a couple of weeks. So basically, the good news is that I don't think his feet is a problem anymore. The other good news is that we have a actual date for his return. The bad news is, well, you heard it, fluid in his knee. So good news and bad news for Jarrett Vanderbilt, man. It's not looking pretty, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is, man. You know what? And so, here's the thing. Like Joe said earlier in the chat, so we got January. Probably expect them to be March, and that's crazy because now you're looking at a full calendar year that this guy will be off and not playing basketball. Okay, bro, and I'm not talking about a full NBA season. No, a full calendar year where he has not played basketball yet. Insane. We got to make trades, y'all. We got to make trades. Anyway, I got the Lakers in 5 family pulling up today, man, so we can talk about this. We got the co-host, of course, Lakers in 5, co-host JC, man. Appreciate you joining me. You know what I'm saying? Other Lakers in 5, big brother Major, man. What's happening with you? Joe, what it do, man? Appreciate you, man, showing up, man. What's up with y'all, man?
Salute, DJ. What's up,
What
man?
it do?
What up,
What it
Major,
do, man?
JC?
What's up, Joe?
What it
JC?
do, y'all?
What it do, man?
Chilling, man. So look, man, we're gonna talk about this, bro. I guess I can go to JC. You there, man? You wanna chime in first, my brother?
Yeah, I'm here. Salute. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we hear you,
Sir.
bro.
Yes,
We hear
sir.
you,
Okay,
man.
cool.
You want to chime on this first, man? Jared Vanderbilt news, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna just start it off like this. This tells you right here we got to make a trade because I mean we were ready for Christian Woods to come back, and he said he woke up in the morning and he had the inflammation in his knee, and he was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He was ready to go, and then like a week before, he got the flamed up knee, and now we got the setback from Vando, so it's like we can't wait on their recovery. We got to plan for if they don't come back. Because if we plan for if they don't come back, and if they do come back, then it's just a bonus. But we'd already have a plan set in place for if they don't come back. You know what I'm saying? So you're better off making a trade. Go get your defensive wings. You know what I'm saying? Lock that down. And then you ain't got to worry. Because if you don't, and then let's say they don't come back. Let's say like, oh, well, Vando's is not coming back for the rest of the season, and you didn't make no trades. You just sealed yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just sealed the whole fate of the team, basically. If there's no changes being made. So, but I hope everything goes as planned, and he comes back early. They're saying January, so January, maybe February, March. So yeah, if he comes around there, hey, I'm all for it. If he doesn't, at least we made some trades by time all that. So,
yep.
But yeah,
big facts, man.
We have 9 games till January, by the way. So
9 games to January. Okay, really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay. I don't know why I feel like we would have had less than it, but I guess the 3, yeah, that kind of makes sense because we got that 10 days off. So I thought it would have been less than that, but we do got 3 coming up, and then I guess there's 6 after December 18th, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah. Damn. All right. That's what's up, man. Appreciate that take, man. And then we're gonna just go round table real quick, and then we can go free for all after that. Big Major, you there, man?
Yes, indeed.
My brother, what say you, man? What's Jared Vanderbilt news, man? What you got to say about it, my brother?
Oh man, knowing a lot about that, man, about the knee situation. Ah man, the only thing I could say, bro, is I hope that it doesn't set up because when you have fluid on the knee, it can set up a bigger infection. It can turn into a Baker's cyst, and that's what we don't want. Or it can turn into permanent joint damage. Just having fluid on the knee. I know it sounds simple, just having fluid on the knee. It's like, just water on the knee, you keep draining it. Well, with him being as tall as he is, and then he's putting weight down on it, bro. And there's no telling what his rehab has been looking like. How long he's been sitting down? Has he been flexing it? Has he been wearing a knee brace or knee compression? We don't know how that's been going along. So if that's been sitting there, we don't want it to set up an infection because if it sets up an infection, that's just going to render him no good, man. He's already no good right now because he's not available for us to play him. But with something like that, it can get real serious, especially given the fact that he's already been down almost a year, like you said. And with that, I don't think he's been even really being able to practice on it, run, jump on it, walk on it too much without it flaming up on him. So that is like JC said, man, we got to prepare for him never coming back. And if that's the case, it makes me further say, you know what, man, let's take our chances, not take our chances and let him go. If we have a trade out there whereby we can let him go now, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take any chances. And it's ironic that we have 9 games until January. It's ironic because we have 9 games left until the 30-game mark. Isn't that ironic? So that once we hit that 30th game, I think something is a brew. Something's a brew, man, because it's crazy that this will come out now, and we got less than 3 weeks of play before January. So
Right.
I'm just saying, man, I'm really paying attention to everything that's going around. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing about Torrey Craig possibly being added to the trade situation if we were to go the Zach LaVine route. If that's the case, Torrey Craig is he's a Vanderbilt. He's a small power forward, but he's a power forward. He can do what Vanderbilt does, except he can score.
Interesting.
And he's a 3D wing. So I'm just saying, DJ, like it's the way it's kind of shaking out. Everything is kind of shaking out to kind of fit around the same timeline. You know, I just don't trust that fluid on the knee. It's good his feet. He's taking care of his feet. That don't seem to be a problem there. But in dealing with the feet, other joints along the leg can get affected, and that's what I hope don't happen. If it does, it sucks for him. But we got to move on, bro. We can't be bolted to the floor on that. Thank you for your services, but hey, man, we need somebody who can play. That's my take.
I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, appreciate that take, man. Yeah, I agree, man. You know, it's can't be bolted to the floor with anybody, bro. You know what I mean? Like this is it's getting and you know it's not only frustrating for us Laker fans, it's also frustrating for him. I know because I know he wants to get out on that floor, man, and play some basketball. You know what I mean? A lot of these, we got to remember, like some of these players, I agree they're only in it for the money. But you got some players out there that are like, no, man, this is my life. Like, I love basketball. I love playing. You know what I'm saying? I have passion for playing basketball. I would play basketball even if you paid me nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some players are like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. I'm not saying Vando is like that or not, but I'm just saying some players are like that. So Vando is probably super frustrated right now, just as we are as Laker fans, man. So but yeah, man. So I appreciate that. Big Major, man. Let's go. Just keep going real quick. Joe, man, you there?
Yes, sir.
Joe, man, what say you, man? Jared Vanderbilt News. I see you, Mr. Alexander, in the chat. Mr. Player Made, I see you, my brother. Mr. Player Made, I'm gonna drop the link for anybody, for the public. Anybody else want to pull up on the show after about 30 minutes or so. So, matter of fact, Mr. Player Made, I'm going to message you on X later on. So look out for that message later on. All right, Joe. What say you, man? Vanderbilt, man. This news, bro. What say you, man?
Well, I'm definitely happy that the Lakers organization, they're finally like coming out and telling the truth and being real as far as like with these players' progress. Even Christian Wood, we had that update a month ago, but like Major said, like you don't want it to get infected or a Baker cyst or anything like that. And I was saying earlier, you don't know as far as like they say January, but realistically, it's going to be March. And then on top of that, and this goes for Christian Wood, we're going to have to like rest them on certain days. Like it's not going to be any back to back. So they're not going to fully get acclimated, in my opinion, until like really the middle to the end of March, playing consistently at least. But I just hope Vando's, fully healthy when he's coming back. His mental is right. We don't really need him to shoot or anything like that. The main thing we need is transition defense. And that's going to require a lot of running up and down the court. So I really need him to stay off his feet. Like I was making a joke the other stream saying like, I don't want to see him in the street, posting all these Melrose Boulevard fit posts and stuff like that. Like just stay off your feet, man. Just ice your body, relax, because that's probably why it's swelling up. But it's still good news nevertheless.
Yeah, at least we got a timeline, you know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, hopefully his timeline doesn't change again, man, because it's been one timeline after another. It's like, oh my God. Appreciate that, Joe, man. We got Chris in the build. What up, Chris? You there, Chris? You on mute, brother?
No,
he ain't there. All right, well, he'll chime in later on. So anyway, that's everybody's take, man. We can go free for all now. So one question. So here's the thing. I'm looking at this right now, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. what do we always say up here? You know what I'm saying? Best ability is availability.
It's availability.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm looking at the trade that Joe put out there in the on this channel and on Major Level Entertainment's channel. So I ain't gonna lie to you. That trade is sounding real nice right now. You get now. Here's the thing. I don't know. Again, this is where because I think he had Walker Kessler in that deal. Joe, is that right? You had Walker Kessler in that deal?
Yeah. I had Walker Kessler, Craig, DFS, and Levine coming back.
Okay.
That's everything we need right there. Everything we need.
Craig?
Yes.
Yeah.
Torrey Craig.
Yeah,
Oh
Torrey
yeah.
Craig, because he's making he's making the vet minimum, so that's like a.
Oh, okay.
And he could do what Vando does.
If
He
he's
can do what
making the
Vando
vet
does.
minimum, then okay.
Yeah. He can do what
I was
Vando
gonna
does,
say,
but
bro,
he has scoring abilities.
I looked up his stats, bro. It's I mean, he's vet minimum, then he's doing vet minimum as far as offense.
Yeah.
Bro, but he ain't but go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's mainly known for his defense. That's mainly what he's known for.
Then that's
perimeter
cool,
defense in particular. Yeah. He can defend.
Then that's fine. Then that's fine. Yeah, because I looked
Yeah.
at his defensive rating. It's not bad.
But Joe also had Dorian Finney-Smith in that deal, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, so there it is right there. You got your scorer in Zach LaVine. You got your perimeter defender in Dorian and Torrey Craig, and then you get your center in Walker Kessler. I mean that's and Joe laid it out so the money matches.
So Walker Kessler is not going for the 2 first-round picks in this scenario.
Well, go ahead, Joe. You got it. Explain it to him.
So, even if he was, the Zach LaVine trade, I don't think we would have to include a first-round pick because at this point, all the reports we've been hearing is nobody wants to give that. If anything, it will cost some seconds, in my opinion. But the Dorian Finney-Smith one, even people are saying like it might cost 3 seconds for Dorian Finney-Smith. But if we had to include the 2 first for Walker Kessler, then we can. It all depends.
So Brooklyn came out and said that the price for Dorian Finney-Smith is 1 first-round pick.
Right. Yeah. So even if that, like, I think we should just remove the protection from 2027, and we're just gonna have to give an unprotected first, like, to the Jazz. Right.
So J. Lou said, "Can you explain the whole trade? All the players leaving and coming back. So can you explain the whole trade for everybody? Because we know what it is, but the listeners that didn't know, they don't know. So
okay, so it'll most likely be like a 3-team deal or 4-team deal where you're sending D'Angelo Russell to the Brooklyn Nets, and that's basically going to be your Dorian Finney-Smith money. You're sending Max Christie, Rui Hachimura, and Gabe Vincent to the Bulls. You're sending either Christian Wood or Jackson Hayes and JHS to the Jazz for Walker Kessler. So those players are, possibly going out. Maybe you might have to include a Maxwell Lewis. Who knows? But you're getting back Dorian Finney-Smith, Zach LaVine, Walker Kessler, and Torrey Craig. And that also also opens up some roster spots for us. We should have at least 2 to 3 open roster spots. And looking at Toronto, they have Bruce Brown, who's coming off of surgery, $23 million. Who knows? He might get bought out. The Nets just also said Bojan might get bought out. If there's no buyers, so that's something to look at as well. So we could get people.
Yeah. And we that it'd definitely work. And another thing, just to touch on the Torrey Craig thing. Torrey Craig, he usually averages around 11, 12 minutes, and in that time, he get 5 points. And I've been looking at whenever he's getting a lot of minutes, like when there's a game where he had 28 minutes, his production goes up. He had 15 points in that 28 minutes. And he's shooting like 39% from the three when he's shooting the three. So he has scoring capabilities that Vando doesn't have. He's a couple steps above Vando when it comes to scoring, and then he can defend like him, and he's faster than Vando. So it's an upside. Even though he's older, he's faster. So Torrey Craig is he's one of those guys that's kind of like slept on because he's had he's had an injury history too, but he's definitely helped in every organization he's gone to on the defensive end. Like he's a bona fide 3-and-D wing.
There you go, Chris.
There he is. There he is, my guy.
Chris, you want to chime in on the Vando news, my brother?
What it is? He's supposed to be coming back in January.
Yeah.
Man, look, man. He's supposed to be back last year.
Yeah, I know.
Facts.
Had to treat this dude like he had damn, like he's some damn mega movie star or something, man. Hey, look, this nigga that sat out 2 whole damn years. This nigga that sat out 2 whole calendar years, or really like a year and a half, or maybe like a year and a day or something, if you want to say it like that, right?
Yeah. It
just don't make no sense, man. I mean, the man is getting treated like he's the greatest Laker of all time. Oh, Mr. Vanderbilt, you don't have to play today, sir. We're gonna get you your coffee and your crumpets and your biscuits and all. Like, come on, man. Don't put this nigga on the goddamn foot already, man.
That nigga said crumpet. Oh, hell nah. Hell. He said crumpet.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I feel you.
That's crazy.
This dude is not even gonna give you anything on offense. Really. Like he might give you some good scoring every now and then, but he's not gonna be a guy you're gonna rely on for offense. Not defense.
Yeah.
If he's gonna come back and play well on defense, I mean, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But if not, man, he gotta, you know what I'm saying? He gotta go and move around.
Yeah, facts.
Really. You can't keep holding on to these guys that's just choosing to sit out when they want to. But then when our star players get hurt or something, everybody laughing at those guys, but these other guys that just they just on the team, collecting checks. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about them guys. Just sitting out the whole damn season. I come back from a damn heel contusion. Now I gotta sit out the rest of the season because I done did something at the house and I done slipped the field or something. Like, come on, man.
I feel you, bro.
And they already let you know, man. Look, when you do stuff off the court, that's stuff in your contract, man. You know what I'm saying? They should have dropped a lot of them niggas, man. A lot of these injuries these niggas probably be getting is off the court. It's off the court stuff. And then they just go on the court again. Oh, man, I'm hurt now. So they can try to play it off. Man, my people need niggas, man. Vando, you better come back and play this season, niggas. This your last year
here. Facts, man. Facts.
Hey, I hear you, my brother, man. I hear
Nobody's
you, man. Cuba, you there, man?
What's going on, man?
What's happening, man? You want to chime in on the breaking news of Jared Vanderbilt?
Lord have mercy.
What's going on, Chris? Hey, man, I'm gonna sound like Lewis for a little bit, man. I'm gonna second everything Chris said, man. Yeah,
man. Yeah,
but at the same time, look, man, this guy, man. What's the point? Hey, just like Victor Simpson said, right? Go and get Robert Williams. Why the hell would you trade one hurt guy for another? Because he gonna be on the damn bench too. Like, what's really going on, man? Why you want all these injury-prone ass niggas, man?
Injury-prone ass niggas.
You know why we throw? Well, if they win, it'll be a we. Why don't you go ahead and throw Mr. 81 up in that deal, man?
What?
That's right. I'm gonna call your ass out, 81. But anyway, man, get rid of the dude, man. Just go ahead and get rid of the guy. What's the point of keeping him? Then they're gonna tweak his damn baby toe, and he's gonna be out for another 3 years.
Yeah, bro. I hear you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the and you know this is another fault by Rob Pelinka is that he gave this guy like 4 years on his contract. So let me see how many years left he has because I
3
think he
years
has.
just to sit out. I think
I
he
think he
got
got
1
3
year
years.
after this one, right?
Yeah,
I'm about to find out.
I'm looking at it right now.
You got it, JC?
Yeah, I got it. I got it right here. You know, I'm always got it open.
What the hell?
Whoa.
The hell is
Hey,
wrong with this
Jason,
nigga,
what the
bro?
hell is-
Whoa.
hey,
bro,
bro.
the contracts, man. You know, I always got it open, man. So,
Read,
You gonna say
go
it
ahead and read
again?
it. Go ahead.
So
And,
he's
go
got-
ahead and
You
read.
good? You good, JC?
appreciate that,
Read his
Major.
year what he's making each year left.
Right.
Right. So 2025, 2026 season, he's going to be getting 11.5 million. Right now, he's getting 10.7. So next year, 2025, 2026, he's getting 11.5 million. 2026, 2027, he's getting 12.4 million. And then 2027, 2028, with the player option, by the way, he's getting $13.2 million.
Hell nah, man.
You see
And
what I'm
his
If
saying?
option
everybody,
deadline
Just
is
to sit down.
6/20.
Just to sit down.
if,
Just to sit
And
down.
if everybody that's
And-
on Gabe helmet, oh, go ahead, bro.
and his player option deadline is 6/29/24.
Ah, man.
Damn.
Man, he shouldn't even be getting
But
EBT right now, bro.
passed, so. But no, so yeah, he does have a player option. Yeah, so he has a player option 2027, 2028. Yeah, he has one.
Man, that's crazy.
It is 2 years.
I mean,
$48 million contract.
See what I'm saying?
But yeah, for
Yeah.
everybody that's on Gabe Vincent helmet right now, man, look, bro. At least Gabe came back and showed you that he's still with the team he trying to play, and that he for the
Yeah,
team,
that is true.
not on the
That is
damn
true.
sideline, but in big old damn flannel pants every day, and raincoat outfits and stuff.
Well, that is true. He is available as it stands, and we already said the best ability is availability. And another thing that hurt Vando, man, I noticed somebody had pointed out the couple streams ago. You notice he's showing up with the team every game, including the away games. That means he has to fly. That's not good when you're dealing with any fluid on your knee. You're dealing with blood clots or any issues like that. Any internal issues like that. That's terminal. That's not good. So on them away games, I'll be sitting my ass down, man. And I'm surprised that the medical staff ain't told him that.
I think they did, my brother.
They did.
I think so. Oh damn! What do I have it? Where's it at? Where's it at? Nope, I don't have it. But I did see something like that. Let me see if I can find it. I'll find it for you because I know I saw something that he's not traveling with the team. I think.
Oh, good. Because I know I seen him one time, one game in particular, and then I'm sitting there like, what the hell is he doing? Like, why is he there? Like, I know you want to support the team, but watch it on TV like everybody else, or come over here and watch it on playback with it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, but don't carry your butt on that plane. It's the altitude, man. You know, but if that's the case, if they set him down and said, "Hey, man, don't travel with us, except if you want to come to the home games," then that's cool. But he don't, like Joe said, he needs to stay off his feet, stay off of them. Just rehab with a brace on and with a compression sock on, sleeve on. So that's going to help you get back to where you need to be. And if you don't, then it's never going to get better, man. Not enough for you to play in the NBA game. You know, that's unfortunate, but
look, I fell off. At least Ben Simmons playing.
He playing, he playing some
yeah,
games.
he playing something.
Yeah,
He's doing something. I ain't gonna say he playing. He doing something. He doing something out there on the court. He doing
He
something.
at least on the court instead of giving his clothes away to the Goodwill like Vando be doing every week.
He out there getting some cardio. He doing something. He doing some cardio. He doing something. You know.
Hey, appreciate that. Hey, we got a super chat, man. Hey, appreciate that super chat by Steve. Go shoot, man. Hey, appreciate that, bro. My brother. He say for the family, man, support, man. I hit again. Oh, he hit again last night, going for 3 people. Okay.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man. You are you using that bet US / Lakers in 5? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Steve Go Shoot, man. Hey, by the way, yes, shout out to Bet US, man. That is the partners on this channel. To answer Major's question, let me read this paragraph right here because I think it says it right here. So the Lakers provided an update on November 20th, stating that Vanderbilt's return to play process had taken longer than anticipated, though they emphasized there had been no setbacks at the time. The team announced plans to reevaluate him within a couple of weeks. Shams Charania and
Charania.
Yeah. He reported that team doctors will examine Vanderbilt once again after the Lakers complete their current 4-game road trip featuring matchups against. Oh, it doesn't say. Dang, I thought it said it. I know I saw it, bro. I'm gonna find it, man.
Right, but you know what it's leading up to, like by you reading that part, and they said the team doctors will examine him. That more than likely, if they're intelligent enough, they would tell him, hey man, like sit these games out, man. Sit these. Well, don't come to any away games. That's what I would do if I'm on the staff. I would tell them, don't do that, man, because flying is just too dangerous. It's just too dangerous. So hopefully that's what they did. But as it stands, man, it's like JC said, man, we have to be, centered on making moves around him as if he's not here already. Just make moves around him, and we can only hope for Christian Wood to not have any setback on top of what he's already, facing.
Oh, big facts.
We can only hope for that. We ain't heard anything from him, so no news is usually good news, from where I stand. So let's hope he's on the road to recovery himself.
That's big facts for Christian Wood. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Dang, man, Vandal, man, he's so important to this damn team, bro.
He is, bro.
It's like I said, I know he's frustrated as well too, man. But damn,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why, man, you gotta make some trades, man. You got to, man. And I know it's gonna be. I know for Rob Pelinka it's gonna be difficult because you got a guy in Jarrett Vanderbilt who is injured, right? And he's got 3 years left on his deal, plus a player option for his 4th year. So it's going to be very, very difficult to get that contract moved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, if you could find a team out there that'll take him, I mean, I wouldn't hesitate if I'm Rob Pelinka.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean? If the Bulls say, yeah, we'll take him, you know what I'm saying? Take Zach. But see, that's the thing. Well, because even for Zach, like because Zach LaVine's making 43, 45, 48. He got 3 years left. Like, so for the Bulls, I think it'll still help him out if they take Vando, even though he got the same amount of length contract wise, but he's making 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? 12. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, if I'm the Bulls, I would rather have that contract than Zach LaVine's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to tank. So
right.
Let me show you how I know we don't need this guy for real, right? Now, when we had that first year, when we had him that first year, we made the West Finals, right? We won the first 2 rounds, and then we played Denver, and then he kind of got played off the court a little bit. And then the following season, we played Denver in the first round. We didn't have him, and we still lost to them. So you got Vando, you lose to Denver. You don't have Vando, you lose to them. But then that also raises another question. Do we win the first 2 playoff series without Vando? Right?
We never know.
Never know.
That's one of those. That's one of those we'll never know scenarios.
Yeah.
That's really the reason why I think we don't really need him that much because depending on the matchup, man, he might not even be able to play him for real.
Yeah.
And that I mean that goes towards Joe's trade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I mean, if you can get Torrey Craig in that deal with Zach LaVine, hey, you might want to go that route, man. Matter of fact, how many games you say is Torrey Craig even playing? He's not, huh?
No, he's not.
He's not. He's back. He's back out. Damn.
He played 3 days ago against Boston. He dropped 11 points. He had 3 rebounds.
Never mind then.
And then
so he's
5
back.
days
He's
ago,
back. Yeah.
5 days ago, he had a do not play. The game before that, do not play. 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 Game before that, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Game before that, do not play. Game before that, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Game before that, do not play. Game before that, do not play. Game before that, do not play. He was out with an illness. Then do not play. Do not play. Do not play. Do not play. Do not play.
So in other words, he's only played 6 games thus far. Because I know he's come back from an injury that they've been monitoring. I don't know what it was, but he's played 6 games altogether. Yeah.
No, he's played more than that. He's played more. He's played
more than 6 games. More than 6 games this year. Okay.
Wait. No. You're right. Because I started scrolling down, and okay, so you got 1.
Because I've been watching them.
2,
I've been watching
3,
them.
4, 5, 6, 7. So he's played 7 games, and then all the other ones have been DNPs.
Yeah, DNPs.
So out of 20 games, he's actually played 7, and the rest games, yeah, DNPs.
Because I know he just came back from an injury or whatever the case may be, and one of his, I think his second game back, that's when he had to play 28 minutes because somebody else had to sit down.
8. He played 8.
8.
Sorry, some of these zero. I'm just looking at the zeros, but I got to like go.
It can get you crossed up.
Played.
Yeah, so like it's been proven, like if he gets the more minutes he gets, the more productivity he brings about. So if he's scoring 15 points in 28 minutes, he played at 28 minutes, then he's gonna give you half of what his minutes are at least.
I mean, he's a cheap contract, so I don't mind it. Like
right.
It's a cheap contract.
Right.
You're not taking an L on a cheap contract ever.
No, not at all.
Especially for production.
Right. Exactly. Especially if he can do. Right, exactly.
Is $11 million, and he's just running around the court, and then want to turn up when he gets a starting position because niggas is out sick. Like, come on.
Especially if he could do what Vando does. He could do what Vando does, and he's a better scorer. He's a better shooter. He's a better. Only thing Vando has him on is rebounds. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But other than that, he can do what Vando does. You know.
JC, you say you never taken a loss on a minimum deal.
Yeah, on like a cheaper contract with production, you're not taking.
Yeah, because you don't lose anything.
That's not eating up your salary cap.
Right.
You got an $11 million nigga that's just running around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not eating up.
And
anything.
then you got a $40 million nigga that got heel bursitis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
right.
Then that nigga on, and then you got a $17 million nigga this year that gets lost in the sauce and want to jump at the free throw line when a nigga shooting at the 3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're really not losing nothing. You're not losing anything. And then if you have to give them up, you can, you know.
And and you got JHS, being a little shaky poodle, go ahead, sitting that nigga on up out of here too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
D-Lo's the only nigga for me that's been making his case. I'm not gonna lie. D-Lo's the only nigga that's been making his case. But like I said, his contract is an asset that we might have to use. Right. And it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean. And I've been saying this, and I'm gonna say it till I'm blue in the face, man. Austin Reeves is not the point guard we need.
We all agree with that.
I hope Rob.
I agree.
I hope Rob and JJ Redick understand that. Once you trade D'Lo, you better go get you a PG for show. Because I'm telling you right now, you go get Zach LaVine. You better off letting Zach LaVine run point then, because I swear
and he can't do it.
Let
he
Austin
can't do
Reeves
it.
Run PG. Do not let Austin Reeves run PG, bro. It's
that's the myth. That's the myth, bro. Like the myth is this, and you hear different people talk about it. The main thing people are tripping off is the contract, but people forget this guy can play 3 positions. He can run the point, just like it's a myth that he don't play defense. You really got to go pay attention to this guy's game by eye test. So he can play 3 positions.
I feel like people who use the contract thing, bro, they don't understand that there's other teams around the league with like 3 niggas that got $35 million, $40 million They don't say that about them niggas. Go look at the Celtics. Look, them niggas is all max. They got so many max niggas over there. It's crazy.
I was just about to say that, JC, because like really, we don't need I think, in my opinion, depth is overrated.
It is,
Only
man.
when you have like a certain fit. Like you
You
look at
know,
the
Right.
Celtics, like you said,
mhm,
you have Pritchard, you have
yeah,
Jason Tatum, Jalen
Mm-hmm.
Brown,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Holiday, and Porzingis. That's
Right.
their main five, and maybe Al Horford. You don't need
Mm-hmm.
like nine niggas. Like,
I think
Right.
I think
Right.
I think you know what it is. I think death people get death like okay, you know how some teams got like 2 stars, right?
right,
So
Yeah.
a team with 2 stars, yeah, of course them niggas need death because they only got 2 niggas.
That's
They
all they
only
got. Right.
depending
Right.
on
Right.
2 niggas. So
Right.
they
Right.
gonna
Right.
need somebody. They gonna need number 9 coming off the bench to give you 11. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But
Right. Right.
yeah,
Right.
but if you got like a Celtics type squad where you're starting 5
Everything's
can
evened out.
cook.
right,
And
Mm-hmm.
then
yeah,
it's
Mm-hmm.
like, when you sub niggas out, right? Like usually you're not gonna sub out your whole entire starting 5 at one go. You're gonna
Right.
slowly integrate your second rotation in, right? So I'm gonna use the
Right.
Celtics for example, right? So say you got Jason Tatum subbed out, so you're gonna sub whoever else in, right? But you still got Jalen Brown out there, uh, and Derek White, whoever else out there, right? And then Jalen Brown get you sit Jalen Brown down, right? But Jason Tatum been getting arrested the whole time, so you sit Jalen Brown down, you bring in the other dude, boom. Then you could bring back Jason Tatum. You see what I'm saying? So you're never really worried about your death don't matter at that point because you got starters who are gonna come in at any moment on those rotations and give you the buckets you need. You don't need the death. Now, as far as last night, like there's like Anthony Edwards didn't have to give a 30-point game.
No.
He didn't have to go. He didn't have to do nothing for real
Right.
because
Uh,
number one, right? They locked out our shooters and they took advantage of Bron having an off night and AD having an off night, right? So
yeah.
they said, well, just play defense for real, and we gonna let everybody just eat on the squad. We don't need our main dude to go out there and have to drop 30. Go ahead and just play defense. Matter of fact, take a rest. Go ahead and have a Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. So I think, what showed last night would be what this squad would really look like. I mean, D'Lo stepped up, but as far as everybody else, right? Like you got to see these dudes like with the spotlight on them last night. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this is
Right.
your moment, bro. Like LeBron is struggling, AD is struggling. Like this is your moment to like do something. Like what you gonna do? Because I'm thinking of it in a moment of a scenario like if like look at how many niggas was out. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at that injury list, it's like, bro, that's like everybody.
Right.
That's the whole rotation out. And the crazy part is, you had niggas saying, oh well, man, we sure needed Austin Reeves last night. Like that's crazy. That's when you know it's bad. If niggas is saying, man, we need Austin Reeves out there, that's bad, bro. We gotta make some trades.
I said it the other
So
day.
that
I said it the other day.
we
Like,
gotta make trades because it's like, bro, we can't like it's like this, bro. LeBron is a great player, right? We all know that. I agree. LeBron is a great player. But LeBron needs to like take a role of like stepping back, but he can't step back because we don't have nobody that we could say like he okay, let me say it like this. He hasn't given up control to nobody on the squad. I'm gonna keep it a bean. He didn't get the keys to AD. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
mm,
And the reason why is because we don't have nobody that could back up AD. You see what I'm saying? You can't give the keys to AD if you don't got nobody that's gonna back up AD. You know what I'm saying?
and
LeBron has to like sit back, but because technically this squad is like dependent on him, right? Because we don't really have anybody else besides D'Lo or Austin that can give you some points, or Dawson Connect that can give you some points. You know what I'm saying? But in a game like last night where you had D'Lo stepping up, in my personal opinion, LeBron should have like last night was the night where LeBron should have just let D'Lo just run the show.
And see, that right there is my point as to why we need a third bona fide scorer, man. No matter, that's why I said the other night, no matter which way you slice it, that's what it's just coming down to. Somebody had broke it down somewhere else on another stream when somebody had asked, "Hey, man, the Lakers is gonna give up depth." And then, just like I did on a couple streams ago up here, I said, "What depth are we losing?
Ain't no
Nobody's
depth
doing anything. No, we
besides
do you know
D'Lo.
do you you're right? But do you know that even with D'Lo pulling 17 points off the bench, do you know we're near the bottom when it comes to team bench points?
Yep.
We're near the bottom. So that lets me know that's why I don't give a damn about depth. Man, go get some offensive firepower. You can go get somebody cheap, a cheap defender anywhere. Go get a cheap center just to back up AD. But we need some offensive firepower so that when something like that happens, now somebody said it down in the chat yesterday. They said LeBron giving the keys to AD, but AD got to
Mhm.
take the keys. He don't have to take the keys mentality. But you know who has to take the keys mentality? Levine does. I bet you that. That's that dog I was talking about.
For
That,
sure.
hey, look, man, sit down. I got you, bro. Sit down. I'm gonna put this team on my back. Look at how bad Chicago's playing. Well, they playing mediocre now, but he's still the only one that's in games. Hey, man, I'm still gonna shoot. I'm still gonna score. Come on, y'all. We ain't out of it. I know we down by 15. See that 10 toes mentality is the same mentality I got when it comes to my Lakers. He got that same thing when it comes to playing. It's not over till it's over. What are we doing?
Yeah.
We just gonna lay down now? No, don't bring in the bench player. Don't clear the bench. I'm still out here. We need that over. He fits Los Angeles. So when everybody else is giving up and tired and got that ER effect,
So
that dude is like,
so
man, get your asses up and play.
so LeBron would have to let go. For this team to
For
flourish,
him,
LeBron,
for
for the
him, he
team
would
to
do it.
flourish, LeBron has to let go.
Yes,
I'm being
for,
honest, bro.
for him, he
And
would
I'm
do it.
not and I'm not saying it and I'm not saying it like LeBron's diminishing. I'm just saying
No,
because of the ball usage, right? Like
yeah,
we
yeah.
need to let the other guys who need the ball in their hand to have the ball in their hand. And that's why I
Hmm.
said that's an issue with Austin Reeves being PG.
Right,
Because it doesn't allow you to let LeBron just sit off ball. Like LeBron is more
right.
dangerous off ball than
Yeah.
on ball trying to facilitate. Like
That's why
that's a
that's why we need that
problem.
bona fide third scorer, bro. That's why we need it. He'll give it up to a bona fide person. Somebody he
So
knows
why
he,
so
he
why he
knows he's a
not giving
bucket
it
getter.
up? I mean, he's not clearly giving it up to
Consistently.
AD.
Consistently. Well, see the thing with AD, this is where the dog come in at. AD, you've been a big dog on the team. Command the ball. Demand the ball. You're AD. You got about the same amount of power as LeBron do. If you tell him, hey man, look, I want the ball, bro. I don't care what he's talking about. I want the ball. He got to demand that. He don't have that. He waits around for LeBron. Hey LeBron. Oh, okay, tonight? Yeah. No, Levine gonna be like, hey, no, I'm sitting there, I got you. Let's go. We need a
I hope
dog. We ain't got no dogs on this team right now. No bona fide dogs.
we
You know
do,
what I'm
but
saying?
JJ Redick want to sit niggas on the bench.
Right. But
Yeah.
what I mean by dog?
D'Lo's a dog.
He's
D'Lo
a
is a
dog.
dog.
He's
He
a
is a
he's a
dog.
he's a dog.
I've
He's
never seen one thing about D'Lo. I've never seen that nigga. I'm gonna stick up for D'Lo. D'Lo don't give up. That nigga might
no, he
have a
don't. He
bad
don't. He
shooting
don't.
night one night, but he
He
don't
don't.
give up. And on top of
He
that,
don't.
when he's off, guess what he does? Guess what he facilitates? He
Yeah, he'll pass
finds
the ball. He'll
niggas.
pass the ball. He'll pass the ball.
Like
But
like you like D'Lo is the like. I just don't understand why JJ Redick just putting that nigga on the bench is
but
crazy,
see
bro. Putting Austin Reeves
that's
at
what I mean
PG.
by bona fide, y'all. That's what I mean by bona fide. Consistently every night, every single night, consistently. There's no think about it. There's musical chairs when it comes to who our third option is on this team. Musical chairs. It could be Rui, it could be Reeves, it could be D'Lo. Max Christie might decide to go off one. It's musical chairs, but it won't be no musical chairs if we got a bona fide star over here, a bona fide one. You know who's going to be the third option every night. And if
Exactly.
AD or LeBron sit down, you know who's going to be the first or second every night. It's just not
Yeah.
going to be there's not going to be any way that you could dispute it. It's just going to be like, oh, man, this dude. Oh, okay, he got 22 points. He got five rebounds, 5 assists. Oh, he got 25 points. Oh, he got 27 points. Now that
Yeah.
will allow our others to step up and give us a little paltry 11 points, 15 points, 12 points. But if that 15, 10, and 11 points is spread out evenly, then we're going to win games because everybody's getting a chance to score in their roles. That's why the Bulls won the other night convincingly against Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? They host around the same record, but everybody scored. Everybody got a chance to score while Booch and Levine was like, all right, man, we're just gonna score respectively 18 and 19 points, but everybody else is gonna have 11, 10, 12. Those points add up. But if
Yeah,
we got
they
to give
beat
if
them. They beat them by 26. Yeah, they smoked
yeah
them boys.
if we got if I got to put up 27 points and Booch got to put up 23 points, then more than likely we gonna lose because that means everybody else ain't doing nothing. Then the next person on the bench,
But
our bona fide third only got 6 or 7 points.
but you notice with their team though, everybody in that starting, it looks like everybody ate though.
That's what I'm
There,
saying.
there's no,
It's
there's no
balance.
Rui, there's no Rui, there's no Rui out there on this in this line that I'm looking at that's giving you 7 points starting. That I'm looking
Do
at
you,
on the Bulls.
do y'all see what I'm saying? It's balance. It's about balance. That's why I say no matter which way you slice it, we need what we need. That trade that D'Lo, that DJ put up there the other night. When I saw
Yeah,
that trade, my eyes looked like that emoji. You know the emoji with he had the heart for eyes. I
yeah.
saw that and was like boing right there. And then when Joe came up with his scenario, man, that's equally as great. I said, yeah, I'm not coming off that. I don't care what nobody say. Not coming off that. We need what we need. That's gonna bolster us up to contenders because right now we're not contenders. I don't care what our record talking about. Right now,
We're
I
not
can't
we're
trust
not
us going
Facts.
contenders
into
at
the
all.
finals, bro. I
We're
can
not,
I can
bro.
We're
trust us
not.
going into the finals with this team.
This
Facts.
team is not going to the finals.
Right.
Not even out the
Not
But
not
first
See,
even,
round.
see,
bro.
see,
We're
see.
not even getting out the second with this squad. We're not
Hell
getting out the
no.
second round, bro. And
I
if
agree.
we
we
and if
Hey,
we
look,
meet the
look, look,
Nuggets
let me
with
tell you
this team,
something.
we're
yeah,
cooked. I'm
we're
sorry.
gonna
That's
lose.
just it is
But
what
and
it
that's
is.
that's
We're
just
gonna
It
that's
lose.
facts.
happens.
And that's coming from me. So you know a series. We
But
just
it's
not
Zach
we
Levine.
ain't there yet. Yep. We need a couple
Hey, real
pieces,
talk though.
but he's the main piece we need. Go ahead, Chris.
Torrey Craig. We need Torrey Craig too.
Hey, hey, my nigga,
Go
I'm
ahead, Chris.
telling you, bro. All the thing that happened now is that I think that's most of the teams just caught up with each other as far as the talent. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And stuff like that. Cause you know, back in the day, the teams, you know what I'm saying, it kept going up and down. And I think, you know, they didn't really let certain teams, you know what I'm saying, get the talent that they could actually get. And
Right.
then it
Yeah.
carried on
Right.
for more decades until, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying, it was just a certain period where, you know,
Hmm.
once they added enough teams or whatever they needed to add or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then now they got 20 years later or something, you know, now most of the teams got at least one star player on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's all you need to win games.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially with this team, man. Like we're the Lakers, bro. We don't it don't take much to rebuild. We always got to have a star on the team. That's just the way it's always gonna be. You know,
Facts.
like when LeBron leaves, somebody else
It's gonna
pulls
take
into
his
that
spot.
position. And we start priming people now for that. We don't want to wait until he leaves and then be like, oh man, then it's a fire sale. We got to go find somebody on the, real quick. We
No,
get
bro.
that
That's
now,
okay.
prime that person. By the time LeBron leaves, that person is already primed and around. He's already been in the system for a year or two.
Mhm.
Next thing you know, we can bring somebody else in and help bolster that. Then we can start putting pieces around us. But somebody said blow up the whole entire team and get rid of AD, get rid of LeBron. I said, man, that's just that's
That's
poppycock.
stupid.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, like we need to start building right
It's
now. Let's go get
We'll win
who
it's
a
we can get.
championship.
it's that's stupid to do that because you put LeBron on any other team, bro. You put
Yeah.
LeBron and AD on any other team, bro. They're going to the championship.
Oh, straight
Facts.
up, straight
Even
up.
on Denver, they won.
Oh, especially on
And
Denver. What?
let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all this because another freaking topic that a lot of people are talking about is LeBron being
Washed.
done when it comes down to his age. Right, he's old. Father time hit him. You know what I'm
Oh
saying
Right,
because of
right,
these past whatever how many games that he's been in a slump in. He hasn't made a three in 4 or 5 games or whatever.
right.
His shooting has
Five.
been off. His turnovers has been high, and everybody's like, yeah, that father time hit him like a ton of bricks. Um,
I'm
Mhm,
a.
mhm.
I think he's
what
just
y'all say?
forcing it.
Yeah, what y'all say
Huh?
about is that do y'all see it? Do y'all see that or do you just think he's in a slump?
Slump.
Honestly, I just
I'm
think
Man,
he's
going.
I'm
in
gonna
a
tell you, I'm
slump,
gonna tell you
man.
something though, man. I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? LeBron want all these niggas above his team,
Facts.
and he just said, "Hell with it. I'm just finna shoot everything up, so we gonna lose." a couple of games here and there. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta lose so we can get these niggas the hell up out of here, man. What
He's
was
fed up
our
with this
record?
team.
What was our record when we had traded the boy in them a couple years ago? You know what I'm
I can't
saying?
remember. Yeah.
It wasn't too good though, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It don't
Once we
matter.
traded
Yeah.
him, I think it was like 23 and 10 or something like that after
Yeah,
I traded.
23 and 10.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, man? He just out there, he like, man, hey, look, man, I know I'm finna just pass me the ball, man. I'm just finna brick every damn thing. So Rob Pelinka be like, hey, man, we finna gonna trade a couple of these guys, man. You gonna get these guys up out of here, man.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with Chris partly on that, but I also agree with what DJ said because he kind of posed that question yesterday. Is it a slump or is it father time? DJ said it could be a combination of both. You know what I mean? And I believe that in the sense of it's father time in the sense that he's slowing down. I've already explained this a couple streams ago. He's slowing down, not all the way, but the fact of the matter is he's human. He's slowing down. We're never going to be the same as we were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago.
Facts.
So that part of it, he's slowing down, but not to the point where he can't still produce 22 points, 23 points a game. Not to the point where he still can't go out there and give you triple doubles. He just did it a couple games ago. But and then the other side of it is it's a slump. It's a simple slump. Need I remind people for those who would automatically hate on LeBron and be like, man, see, Jordan could never because that's what I was hearing. Well, see, here's the thing about research. Here's the thing about research. Now, I don't have to research because I came from that time. Do y'all know that the great, almighty, all powerful, all seeing, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient Michael Jordan had a whole 12-game slump back in the 90s? A 12-game slump in the 90s at 35 or 36 years old. A 12-game slump. So, but if he could do it, and Kobe's had his slumps, that means the greats, the best of them, have their slumps. It's only been a couple games, and LeBron is 1,000 years old. He's way older than these guys were when they had their slumps. I don't want to hear anything about he can't turn it around or anything like that. It's simply just a damn slump. Now,
How about Team USA?
hold on. In his case, it's coupled with his age because he happens to be 45 years old along with that slump. It's a slump. And it's partially what Chris is talking about. Hey, look, check this out. I'm ready for these niggas to get up off my team. I'm going to do what I do. Watch how he turn it around when the trade happens. Watch. LeBron know what he's doing, bro. He knows what he's doing.
I just think it's
Watch.
best to
Hey, watch this, JC. Hey, watch JC. In the next game or two, watch he gonna hit a three or a couple of threes, and it's gonna be like, oh, now he's gonna start back hitting threes now. And watch
him tomorrow night.
Then he's gonna start it back again. He's gonna start that slump right again when it gets right around to that 28 game.
I think he's just tired from Team USA. I don't know.
No, he's not tired. No, he ain't tired. He ain't tired.
Using that as an excuse.
Come on, man.
He's not tired, bro.
I think what it is, I think it's just a bunch of narrative talk, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you. There's a bunch of narrative talk because bro, like Major said, man, about Jordan and Kobe, like, bro, nobody was talking like that with them. But because it's LeBron James, LeBron 4 for 16. I just looked up Jordan's game log, right? I looked up his game log. He actually has a 4 for 6. He has a 4 for 16 game on here.
Was I right?
He has an 8 for 17 game. He's got a 5 for 15. He got an 8 for 20. He got a 1 for 8.
That's that 12-game stretch I'm talking about.
No. It's not in 12 games like straight through. I'm just picking out different games throughout the season.
Oh, throughout the season. Oh, okay. I'm talking
throughout
about
the season. Yeah, this is throughout the season.
Okay. See, even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
So what this shows you, and what people gotta understand is, man, it's a make or miss league, bro. Like if everybody was hitting on every night, like I bet you they don't go. I bet you niggas don't go pull up Jokic when he had a low scoring game.
Facts.
Then niggas ain't gonna pull that up, but I bet you he got one in the next game. I bet you if I look up that nigga game log, I bet you got a low scoring game.
Hey Cuba, do me a favor. Go look up Jordan's 12-game slump. Just tell me what year that was. Anyway, carry on, JC. I'm about to show y'all something. For these people who saying, "Oh man, it's just him." See the problem. See, here's the blessing and the curse with LeBron. The blessing is LeBron has, he's played long enough to his career kind of overlapped Kobe's and the other greats, Tim Duncan and stuff like that. And he came in he still caught them in their primes, and he came in and he's just young enough to have carried his prime on over to the new generation, to the Curry generation and the Durant generation and Harden and all of those guys, and then carried over to the Ja Morant and Edwards. Pretty much three different eras or whatever the case may be. But the curse is in his career, he came in at a time where social media has just started booming. See, when Kobe came in, there was no social media. There was no YouTube. There was no Instagram. There was no Twitter. Hell, there wasn't even a damn Google. When Jordan came in, it was even worse. And Jordan came in, it was word processors. You had to go to the newspaper on Sunday to figure out what the hell he did, or you had to be at the game. Now,
watch it on TV.
Right now, if Jordan and Kobe and them were up in these times, I still don't. Well, what Kobe kind of was, he did catch the internet. But if Jordan had caught the internet and really caught the boom of it, I could still guarantee you that he wouldn't be hated as much as this dude, because LeBron threatens his legacy too much. That's why people hate him. He threatens his legacy too much. That's what it is.
I think what it is with social media, everybody has a voice now. So you see more opinions than you used to when there was no internet, right? Like when there was no internet, you didn't know what the nigga down the street thought about Jordan. You didn't know. Now you go on the internet. Now you know what these niggas feel.
Now
like.
you know.
You know what everybody feels like.
Right.
So that's the only difference. It was probably niggas back then that probably hated Jordan's guts. But you just
all Laker fans hate him.
It was in the confines of their homes at dinner talking about, I hate that nigga Jordan.
Or at the bar. Or at the bar.
In here dropping 30 points. Or at the bar. Or at the bar.
I can tell you, JC, if we had Twitter and stuff back then, bro, I could promise you, I would have been one of the first niggas on Twitter talking, discussing my disdain for Jordan. Go ahead.
We got a super chat from Cuba. If he tired, then go to sleep, nigga. Appreciate that.
Shout out to Cuba. Shout out
to Cuba.
Hey, this nigga Jordan, right? Hey, this nigga Jordan got a 40-minute game where he scored 2 points in.
Come on now. But people act like that don't exist, though.
That's crazy.
It don't exist.
The almighty Jordan, huh?
And then the JDRs, they don't want to go to Google to look it up. But see, that's why I exist, because you don't have to go to Google. I'm telling you that nigga slumped out. Your God slumped out. Yes, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Get over it. So LeBron is slumping. He will get it. This too shall pass, and he's gonna be back. We're gonna be back to his usual greatness. Thank you very much.
Yeah, oh my God, he played 40 minutes and got 2 points. Oh,
2 points, JC. 2
LeBron
points.
ain't washed. He's just in a slump. That's all.
No, he's in a slump. Hey, remember a couple years ago they was saying Wash King. Remember they was doing it on
Wash King. Yeah.
They were saying Wash King. They said Wash King, and then that same year, JC, he averaged 30 points a game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
and that was the same year we won the championship. Ouch.
You know, and that's why, like, okay, like Gabe Vincent, right? Like, look at the narrative around Gabe Vincent. He getting a bunch of cardio, right? But you don't gotta watch like with Gabe. You ain't gotta watch the games. You can just pull up that nigga game log and just be like, "There's no way he's got 21 minutes and he's got nothing. He's got just straight zeros. That's crazy.
No field goal, no assist, no rebound.
But that's not. But it's not a narrative. It's not a narrative, right? Because it's to me, it's like a fact. He had zero straight through and he ran around for 21 minutes, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the nigga Gabe had like 4 points or 2 points. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got points, recently, but you know what I'm talking about in that stretch, right? In that stretch. But nobody sat here and said Gabe was washed or Gabe is like, no, what we said was that Miami playoff run was a fluke and we should have not picked that nigga up. Because why are you not playing like what we picked you up to play for?
Exactly.
He had 3 consecutive games last year where he had zeros like donuts.
So it's like this, right? LeBron, right, in the beginning of the season, didn't he have some triple doubles?
Yeah, like
so no one can sit here and say, I mean, not us when I'm saying this, right? But nobody can sit there and say he's washed, bro. He gave you triple doubles starting off in the season. He's just in a slump, right? He's just a little cold. He's out of rhythm. That's all. That's it. That's all it is.
And it happens to all of us, bro. It happens to everybody.
It happened to literally every NBA player. You're not gonna shoot 50% every game. If that was the case, niggas would. If that was the case, the scores would be super high.
Right.
If niggas was just making every shot, it should be like 200 to 175.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna make every shot, bro. So it's just a make or miss league, bro. And it is what it is. You're gonna have a slump, bro. And LeBron just played in the league long enough to where, like, you know, niggas is gonna hate, man. That's what it is. You're gonna reach the top to where you're gonna be loved and you're gonna be hated, man. You can't please. And just for everybody out there, man, if you're trying to be successful in life, man, just remember, man, you are not gonna be loved by everybody, man. Not everybody is going to love you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be niggas that's gonna hate you. You know what I'm saying? You may design an app or something or a website, man. Some niggas may say, "Oh, that app is trash. It's garbage, nigga. Get it up out of here. You washed." But there's some niggas that like it.
Let me put that in perspective. Let me put that in deeper perspective. That way, JC don't even have to go into a deeper explanation. If throughout history, deities have been hated, deities, gods, lords, if deities have been hated, then who are our human selves? We're subject to hate just like anybody else. If deities have been hated throughout history,
I mean, it's people that hate on dogs and cats, man.
I heard it all.
I'm just saying, they don't like how a dog looks. They be like,
if hate exists, somebody's gonna hate. Trust me.
Yeah. So he's not washed, y'all. He's just having a slump, and it is what it is, bro. And if you watch anybody long enough, if you watch any player, bro, you're gonna find off games on every player in the league. Every player in the league has an off night, bro.
That's it.
Every player, bro. It's because probability shows you, man. It's a make or miss league.
Yeah, it's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the game, man.
I didn't hear niggas calling Curry washed when he went 1 for 12 from 3. I didn't see that on Twitter. I didn't see him calling him the wash 3-point guy. I didn't see that on my Twitter feed.
That's why that phrase LeBron uses, heavy as the head that wears a crown. That's what he meant.
But you see how if Klay Thompson goes 0 for 10 though, niggas gonna light Klay Thompson up. But then it's like niggas ain't gonna talk about Klay Thompson dropping 30 in that same season multiple times. So they're not gonna talk about that.
No,
that's what I'm saying, bro. They people love to push narratives because if you go tell the truth, it breaks down their narrative. Now they ain't got nothing to complain about because you want to call Klay Thompson washed, but yet the nigga got 30-point games. How's he washed? But he's got 30-point games. He was off that night. Anybody will pick up, bro. Anybody will pick up Klay Thompson. What?
Oh yeah. So that's pretty much the answer, DJ. That's it, man. Like it's a slump. I think we all can rule that it's mainly a slump and not Father Time alone. You know.
You got one descender. I don't believe it to be a slump. Good morning, everyone.
All right, y'all have a good afternoon. I'll see y'all later. All right, man. Well,
all right, man.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
How you doing, Big Major?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, Laker girl, how you doing?
What's good with the bees?
Hey, what's up, man?
What it do?
What's good, y'all?
Yeah, I don't think it's a slump.
So what do you
personally
think it is?
Huh?
What do you think it is, Bees?
I think he's gonna have to reinvent himself again. That's all.
Like allowing niggas to run point guard, is what you saying?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. See, he's got the IQ. Look, the dude has been great for so long, bro. Is that we gotta allow him. People have to allow him to not be at the same level that he's always been at.
Allow him to be human.
Right.
That tells you how great he is. Damn.
It does. It tells you.
Looking at him like he was a god.
It tells you how great he was, right? And our expectations is for him to get back there, and that's not realistic, right? Because he is older.
Not at 40, right?
Right. He is older, so he just has to be effective in different ways, right?
That's true. That's true.
He's got to use his brain more as opposed to his physical gifts.
I can agree with that.
You know, because if you watch LeBron's evolution, man, he's changed several times. His game has changed, and it's just time for him to make another change. Because
So
I
what?
believe the shooting,
Mhm.
that's legs, right?
Yeah.
That's
He
the
don't want to go
shooting.
yam it. He don't want to go yam it no more. He don't want to
Yeah.
go drive down to that paint no more. Yeah.
So that's a leg issue. That tells me that this is just my opinion. I don't know this for a fact, but that tells me, excuse me, he's wearing down. So these games, the attrition of the season has finally caught him. So he get these days off, he probably gonna come out and kill it for a couple games. But as the attrition of the season wears on him, that's when it's gonna show. I think he's just showing his age. That's all it is. It's just his age.
Yeah. That's why I say it's part. That's why I say it's part of it to me. I can't totally write off Father Time because the truth of the matter is we all get old. We can't just take us up here in our respective lives. We can't. Can you do what you did 10 years ago, Bees?
No, I can't do what I did 2 minutes ago.
Right. so the fact and we're way older than LeBron. We're 10, 11 years older than him. So just getting up off the bed, getting off the couch is a soundtrack for us. You know. So so you can't do it. Whereas, he was 33 and 23, we jumping up. Hey, I'm ready to go,
Yeah,
So it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, what he did, Major, is he made us forget this is a young man's game.
Yeah.
Until recently, Kobe, Jordan, a couple other players, Vince Carter, it was unheard of. Kareem. There's only been a handful of guys that have been able to play at a high level after 15 years, 14 years.
Yeah, true.
There's only a handful of guys that's been able to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
We watch Westbrook go through this very thing, right?
Yeah.
But he's never been able to shoot. But
No.
I think his time in the Lakers, that was his age period caught up with him. Because all of a sudden he couldn't even make a layup. And he reinvented himself. And I think that's all LeBron's got to do.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Westbrook is thriving over there as a Nugget.
But he's
he
playing.
He had to reinvent himself. I understand what you're saying. He had to reinvent. He realized he can't be the man. He can't be he can't go somewhere and be the ruling general over there. He's cool being a sergeant or a corporal. He can be a corporal. He's like, I'll be the corporal over here. I know Jokic is the ruling general over here. I know this guy is the lieutenant and this guy's the major. I'll be a sergeant.
And I think if you look at that, JC, and you look at how he performed with the Lakers as opposed to the Clippers and how he's performing now, he was way better with the Clippers and the Nuggets than he was at the Lakers. And I think that is the Lakers needed him to be Russ.
Yeah.
But these other teams aren't asking him to be Rust. They're asking him just to do what he does, push the pace, pass the ball.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need you to score 20 points a game.
Yeah. Yeah.
DJ still up in here?
DJ went to go pick up his son. He
Oh.
said he'll be back.
So who we got in here? Chris, what up, Chris? Who else up in here?
You got Joe. And
Yo, salute, B.
Hey, what up, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree with you, Bees, as far as him reinventing himself. Personally, I feel like he should have been took the Tim Duncan route, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially playing in the post. I don't think he needs to bring the ball up at all. You know, I think it will benefit
He doesn't. But go
him
ahead.
more if he just plays simply on the block, or even like with your back to the basket and just operating as a post passer. You know, he could find the players in the corner or at the top of the key or the arc shooting. You know what I'm saying? But
So
we're definitely gonna have to add some two-way defensive guys that can shoot. You know,
I have a question. So if you put him in the post, where's AD gonna play at?
AD can honestly, I think AD could be in the post with them. You know, or even clean up. But I mean, you're just gonna have to crash the boards and get rebounds, because that's another problem we have, rebounding.
Yeah, he missed a 3 last night by about like 10 feet.
Yeah, I was like, that hurt. I was like,
I ain't never seen him do that, bro.
Yeah, but I tell you one thing, I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about him at all.
I'm not worried about him either, man. That's
I'm not worried about him.
He a grown man, man.
Facts.
But understand that you guys was talking about hate, right? And how play every profession, bro. This happens in every profession. I just think I think LeBron is gotten it more. I don't think he's gotten any more hate than any other athlete. I just think the social media lets you see it.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Right?
We said that.
Because you want to talk about some hate. You know who probably got the most hate? Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's not even fair. Yeah.
I mean, he came into that. He came into that buddy system and turned it on his head.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
And what happened as soon as he had some stuff go wrong? Look how they ate him up.
Man, they got on him like a vulture on the dead carcass, man.
Like they was just waiting. They
were waiting.
Like I knew it. I knew it.
I knew it. He had something.
Hey, they were waiting when they major.
Yeah, they was waiting.
He was untouchable when the social media came.
They was waiting.
They was just waiting.
And it's not like that. It's not just like that in sports beats. It's like that in entertainment. Look what they did to not a little bit off of basketball. Look what they did to Michael Jackson, bro.
Yeah, bro.
As soon as they caught something, bam, we hate him.
You know what, man? Speaking on that, not to go too deep, that was all BS, bro.
It was.
All BS.
It was. I just use that as an example, though. Yeah,
we have the majority of people in the world that believe he was like
he did what he did. Right.
Yeah, that was complete made up because he's the first dude to defeat the music industry.
Right. But I use that as an example outside of sports, you know, and Tiger Woods. So yeah, LeBron gets his fair share of hate, but he's just a victim of the social media era.
It just goes to show you that people just love to hate on niggas, man. That's what it is. People
bottom line.
People love to hate, bro. That's what it is.
This is where LeBron's a little different, right? Because Bron got to see Mayweather too, right?
Yeah.
And what Floyd showed us is how to take hate and make money off of it. LeBron has done that too, right? So even when people hating on LeBron is making money off of it.
Sure is.
All laughing all the way to the bank, like I would be.
Facts.
Y'all hate me, but y'all still got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go drive a forklift for $17.50 an hour.
But I mean, but this is my thing though too, right? Like people hate on him, right? But a lot of they channels, I'm not gonna say no names, but a lot of their channels literally depend on LeBron James. They depend on LeBron. Like without LeBron, bro. Without LeBron, their channels are done. They're done. LeBron is single-handedly feeding families, and his son is going to be feeding families for the next 10 years.
Yep.
Like,
so
and that's a fact.
They should be thanking him. They should be thanking him. They should be thanking their boss.
Even the NBA, right? The NBA hates on them, right?
Yeah, of course.
They don't want to lose money.
Protecting their golden boy.
They're tired of him controlling it.
But this is the thing, though. All those bro, anytime they say a bad thing about Bron, it gets more clicks. Nobody wants to hear, oh, LeBron got a triple double, Lakers won. Nobody wants to, bro. These haters don't want to hear, bro. The majority of people don't want to hear. They're like, what? We don't care. We're not clicking that. But as soon as LeBron have an off night, bro, you see he starts trending on Twitter. He starts trending on YouTube. It's like, you think this nigga dropped a 50-point game? No, he just went 1 for 9 from 3, and everybody's talking about it. Like, that's crazy.
JC, it's back to what Major said earlier, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
It shows you how long these dudes. There's some haters that's been hating the whole way. There's a bunch of haters that's just been waiting.
They've just been waiting, man. Like seething.
Hey, B's, they ain't dropped a video in a week. They was looking at that Cash App like, man, YouTube ain't been paying, man. What's going on?
Let me invent something.
Hey, they hit Twitter. They saw LeBron James went 1 for 9 from 3. They said, oh, I'm back in business.
There go my content.
Hey, DJ, you or DJ should do a little trial, right? You should you should just run a stream, put a really bad LeBron label on it.
Yeah, we not gonna do that.
No, listen to what I'm saying, though, bro. You don't gotta talk bad about LeBron. Just put the bad label on it and see how many clicks you get. Now, during the stream, you could just talk your regular basketball, right?
Oh,
you talk about just getting a click.
Yeah.
Just to get the click.
I bet you if you put a bad label on the stream right now, you'll get so many clicks on it.
Yeah, if you get man, you start getting you go to your subs, you'll see people subbing left and right. Oh, sub. They don't.
Yeah,
they'll be hitting sub. Oh man, they talk about LeBron over here. Oh,
and it ain't gonna last long because then they gonna realize like, they not feeding me that LeBron
right,
man. So that's why to me.
But thanks for the traffic though. Thanks for the traffic.
Hey, thanks for the but that's why I like dudes like George that pull up. Like I love when George pull up.
I can't stand that nigga.
George might be a hater, bro, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's consistent, man.
I can't stand that nigga, boy. Ooh.
I appreciate that.
Hey, Beans, you wasn't up here, but I cooked his ass so bad one night, man.
Oh yeah.
I cooked his ass so bad, bro. I felt bad when I got off the line. I was like, damn, I didn't have to do old bro like that.
Yeah.
And then, I felt bad about it.
If there was like a Washed King live stream, bro, we like
oh
said,
man,
we hitting 2K more membership, bro. Hey,
JC, ESPN to call us, bro. Hey, who's that Lakers 5 guy? Let's get these guys up here.
Well, let's get him on the show with Stephen A, man.
Yeah, call us tonight, man.
That's crazy, bro.
But it all comes with a price, right?
That's that. It is.
Yeah, it all comes with a price. It comes with a price. And it comes with a price like this, right? Like this is the thing I like about Lakers in 5, right? Is when LeBron is gone, guess who's still gonna be here? Lakers in 5.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Lakers in 5. This shit ain't about LeBron. It's about
when
Lakers.
you're Bron centric, when Bron leaves, good or bad. If you're good or bad, you're done.
Yeah, you're cooked. What you gonna do? Start doing videos about Bronny James? You're cooked.
Yeah, you cooked. Hey, that's why I often say, don't said channels. You know what I do when I'm going on those channels? I say, you better start looking for a new person to hate, like Luka or somebody like that, because pretty soon your cash cow is gone. Then you have to get back on EBT. You have to reapply for EBT.
And man, we ain't in the back case, so I can't even go where I really want to go with this conversation. Because you just said something that really triggered something that I really want to say, but I'm not even gonna go there.
Hey, hold on, JC. Not to cut you off, I just opened another YouTube page, right? And guess what the first video is?
What?
LeBron's washed.
No, Brick last 19 threes. That's the title.
Oh man.
That's crazy. Hey,
I would be surprised. I won't be surprised. Crazy. I won't be surprised if I don't be watching TNT and see B's up. Somebody went. It just be the talk of the town. Like somebody goes viral. You know, they pointed out the fact that LeBron, and then all the haters are gonna rush to the channel. Like, hey man, who is this guy? I got to find out who he is. That's how bad they hate him. That's sad, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. That was the first
That's
video,
crazy.
bro.
That's sad,
Bro,
bro.
Uncommon Sense. I don't even know who that dude is.
Yeah, that's sad.
Well, we don't know who he is either.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
but yeah, you know,
yeah,
it is what it is, man.
yeah.
Lakers in 5, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I went when we got off last night. I went to that Miss T channel and hit the do not recommend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, we ain't giving
That's
them
crazy.
no promotion up here, man.
No.
But yeah, to those
But
people, man, hey, we gonna always have the laugh, man, cause
yeah, at the end of it all,
we're Laker fans, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
you know.
That's right.
And the cool thing is too, man, we don't gotta down another Laker to big up another Laker. And and that's what I see a lot of people do.
Facts.
They'll sit there and like down Kobe to uplift LeBron, or like down LeBron and uplift Kobe, but it's like, bro, they're all Lakers. Like, you don't gotta down anybody to talk about anybody's game. Now,
Right.
now when it comes to like Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? That's a little different. I mean, he's in Chicago. He's not a
Yeah,
Laker. Like,
we're
you know what
gonna
I'm
down
saying?
him. We're gonna down him. Yeah.
It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. But I mean, when it comes to as far as if they put on that Laker uniform, to me,
Yeah. You're a Laker.
it's Laker loyalty, and you're gonna get that Laker love, man.
You're a
Especially
Laker.
if you didn't do nothing to disrespect the franchise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
LeBron has gave us what, 7-8 years. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Loyalty
And
too.
and he's been trying, and he ain't never asked for a trade. He didn't leave. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
He re-upped his contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have dipped. He
Yeah.
could have left. He
Yeah.
said,
You
"No, I'm
could, yeah.
staying." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I give him all respect and props for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with the bums that we had on the squad surrounding him, after the 2020, he still decided to try. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We took these bums to the Western Conference Finals. You know what
Finals.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? And what's gonna happen is, we're gonna get these trades together, and we're gonna get this team together, man. And that's
Yeah.
what you
That's what we're
gotta
gonna do.
know.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
be right back to
And we're gonna be
the
right
glory.
back.
Right back to
We're
the
gonna be
glory
right back.
we belong at.
Yeah.
So that's the way we look at
Yeah.
it, man. That's how
Hmm.
we look at it, and that's why I'm not too worried, bro. I urge other
Yeah.
Laker
It
fans,
ain't
don't be
nothing to
worried. Just
it ain't nothing to worry about.
yeah,
And this is the thing too, right? And this is why I say don't worry. Is because guess what, man? What's gonna happen is gonna happen. It's not in our control. I'm not Rob Pelinka. I don't work in the front office. I can't call Jeannie. I ain't got her cell phone or her email. You know what I'm saying? So whatever trade is gonna happen, whatever thing's gonna happen, hey, it's out of our control. And as a Laker fan, I'm gonna just have to support it.
right. No matter what it is. No matter what it
Yeah,
is.
no matter
No
what it
matter what
is,
it
no
is.
matter who they get, no matter who they trade, whatever the case is,
Mm-hmm.
hey, them niggas put on a Laker uniform. As far as I'm concerned, hey, hey, welcome to the
Yep.
family.
Bring
You know
us
what I'm saying?
bring us a chip over here so we can get a
Bring us a
damn
chip.
parade. Yep. You
Yeah,
bring us a parade over here, bro. I'm cool with you.
yeah,
Shoot.
facts.
You know what I'm talking about? So we still look for that 2020 parade.
And
But I
and
digress.
I, and I think people, and you know what it is. I think people get upset because they're not in control, right? But it's like, once
Yeah.
you realize
Yeah.
that you never had control in the first place, like, yeah, we may
Yeah.
have our suggestions of what we might want to see, but we don't work
Yeah.
in the front office. I wish we did, because for
Oh man.
sure, if
Oh,
all of us
what?
up here worked in the front office, bro, that
Oh my
Lakers squad would
God.
be so much better.
Oh my God.
We'd have back-to-back chicks, bro, if we was working in the front office, for sure. For
I'll
sure,
go
for
into
sure.
my own money to get
Oh,
players over here. I'll be like, oh,
DJ's
what you
back.
need? Oh, there
Salute
goes
DJ.
my guy.
What that? We definitely would have won in 2021.
Oh, but
So
Hey,
I
facts.
wouldn't have let go of
change
nobody.
nothing. In
Hey,
fact.
fast. I would have called Dwight. Hey, Dwight. No. We got a contract for you,
Hey,
brother. I don't know what
Rondo.
your
Hey, yo, Rondo,
I
what
don't
you
know
need?
what your agent talking about.
Yeah, what
Be
you need,
fair.
Rondo? Okay, I get you this. Oh, LeBron, what you need?
Yeah.
Say, go get this. Oh, issue, man. Why you kidding me? What?
Speaking of that, DJ, I think Rob Pelinka got off too easy for that Dwight stuff he pulled
What you mean?
with the fake contract.
It wasn't a fake contract.
It
Deuce.
was
It
a
was Dwight's agent that lied to him. It
Yeah,
wasn't Rob
yeah,
Pelinka.
yeah. He addressed that too. He addressed
He
that too.
addressed it on the podcast with Jeannie Buss.
With Jenny Buzz, yeah.
Yeah.
who
Yeah, he
did
did
Rob
that.
Pelinka?
No,
No,
Dwight
Dwight
Howard.
Howard.
Yeah, he
What
addressed
did
that.
he say? I didn't hear that
He
because
said his agent told him that there was no offer from the Lakers.
Yeah.
So he thought, well, if there's no offer from the Lakers, then I'm gonna go sign over here. But the whole time, Genie wanted
He wanted him
Dwight
back.
to come back. He
Yeah.
wanted him to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Rob
Right,
also
right.
wanted him to come back.
No, because I remember when it happened, he said they sent him an outline of a deal, not a deal.
Well,
Well, that's the thing. They sent him like, yeah, they like, this is what we want to sign you. Like, it's the outline, right? But
yeah.
his
Right.
agent, like I said, his agent told
He
him, no,
negotiated.
you
Yeah.
ain't got no offer. You
Right.
don't got
Right.
no offer. So go over here and go get this money because the agent wanted that money. You see what I'm saying? The
Exactly.
agent,
Exactly.
think about it. Anytime an NBA player signs a contract, an agent is getting a percentage of that. So
Right.
do
Right.
you think the agent want to sit there and wait until, Lakers call or whatever? No, he want his
Right.
money now. He probably got a
Right.
boat. He got to pay for a Lamborghini,
Right.
finances up or something. I don't know what he had going on. But whatever he
Right.
had going on, he wanted his money now and he didn't care about what Dwight wanted.
That's why he had to get rid of that agent.
And that's why he got rid of that nigga, man.
Now, if he had Rich Paul would have made it happen. One thing about Rich Paul, he about the money, but he also cared about his clients too, all of them, his NBA clients, NFL clients. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's real.
he would have made it happen, bro. That's why he wanted the best in the business. You know?
And that's why Brandon Ingram signed with Clutch, because he's trying to get that money.
Yep.
I just don't think he's gonna get it though.
And he'll get it. You know?
Nah, he not gonna get no 40
At
million.
Matter of fact,
he's not.
I'm sorry. I just breaking news here. My bad. I forgot to tell you.
We got Levine. Don't do it. What?
No, not for the Lakers.
No, damn.
Not for the Lakers.
Oh damn.
But,
damn.
no, I just saw the Pelicans are waiving guard Elfrid Payton. The guy's averaging 6 points a game, and he's averaging 7 assists a game.
Ooh,
so
7 assists. Wow.
I'm just saying, if the trade goes down with Zach LaVine, there's another guard out there that possibly the Lakers could pick up. That's all.
Is he a point? He a point guard, DJ?
Averaging 7 assists a game, he better be a point guard. Let me see.
Yeah, he got 20 assists the other night.
Yeah, he had 20 assists the other night.
Yeah.
What's his contract
he
looking
got
like?
waived?
Let's go get him.
He got waived? That's crazy.
That's the point guard. That's our point guard right there. Let's go.
Yeah, I just posted it on X right here. Where's it at? 6.7 points a game, 6.9 assists a game, 3.4 rebounds. And then right here, including a 14-point game and a 21 assist performance on November 25th.
Oh wow.
He had 21 assists in one game.
Wow, that's recently. What's his
that's some NBA 2K
how,
stuff.
how tall is he? What's his schematics? Because man.
Let me see. All right here. Right here. All right, he is. Where is he at? He's 6'3", 195 pounds. He's aged. He's 30 years old. He's a point guard. And let me see his see, a lot of times, this when you look at games played, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because sometimes you don't know if he's injured or if he just didn't play just because they got a better point guard, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for
I'm looking.
Go ahead, you got it?
No, yeah, I was just saying I'm looking at him now, like, okay, because I never paid attention to him, bro. Like, but now it's like, oh, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the contract looking like? You know, can we pick him up cheap? Yeah.
Well, they waived him, so I mean, you can get him for the vet minimum.
Hey, Pelinka, what's up, man? Like, stop playing. Let's go do something right now, bro. Hey, Gabe Vincent, your days is numbered, man.
But I mean, it's just another point guard that's out there. I mean, you still got Markelle Fultz. He's still out there too. So.
Oh yeah, Fultz. Yeah. Fultz, yeah. 6'3", man. He's kind of 6'3", man. Steph Curry height, way about as much Steph Curry weight. Yeah. I'm looking at his stuff now. I never paid attention to that kid. He been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, he ain't no, he ain't D'Lo, you know what I mean? But
no.
I'm just saying, if the Lakers do make that trade for Zach LaVine, like, you got options out there to replace that point guard position.
Yeah.
And then of course the new news about Gabe Vincent getting traded for Valanciunas. I mean, that's both of your point guards gone. So
Right.
you're going to need to
Right.
pick up somebody.
Then I'm looking at his rebounds, bro. Like he's a rebounding point guard. 5 rebounds, 4 rebounds. I'm looking at his averages. 5, 5, 5. No, he's a 4 rebounds per game type point guard. That's cool. And then up until I think he's had 82 game seasons, and looks like he's been injured a couple of those years. But hey man, somebody to pick up. If we can get him up, so let's do it. If we gotta come off a D-Lo, man.
Yeah, I mean, you look at
Yeah.
even if you look at his prime, like you look at, I mean, the like earlier in his career, like back in like 2020, 19,
Mhm.
he was averaging somewhere around like 29 minutes and shooting the ball like 10, 11 times a game.
Averaging
And he
10,
was
10
averaging,
points.
yeah, he was averaging like
Yeah,
10, 11 points. And even his
Yeah.
assists, you look at his assists, it's like six,
Yeah,
six,
he up
six,
there.
six,
Yeah.
7, 7. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Not
he had
bad.
but
a $2.4 million, basically 2.5. He rounded up contract with the
yeah,
Pelicans,
Oh
so that's
yeah.
nothing. That's
Yeah. I
light.
think we can get him in. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, we
yeah.
get rid of Gabe. Yeah, for sure. Pick him up. Yeah, get rid of D'Lo. Yeah, pick him up. I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's cool. I
Gotta
never I
bring
don't
up.
pay
We
attention to
gotta
this
bring
guy.
up Quincy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
Yeah,
If
we
yeah.
we
got to
do
bring
some
up
of these
Yeah.
Q.
trades, we gotta
Quincy.
bring up Quincy, and that's for
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to
That's for
bring up
sure.
Q, man.
I'm cool
Do
bringing
you
up Q.
think DJ? Do you think they're treating Quincy like how they did Max Christie, like don't play him type thing?
Uh, I think with him, in my opinion, I think it's a little different than Max because Max was on an expiring contract.
Okay.
Mhm.
With Q, he's on a two-way, like and teams know about Q, like because of what he
Yeah, that
did
is
Yeah.
true.
in the
Yeah.
preseason. They like, no, we
Oh
know
yeah.
about that guy.
Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So
And he's going crazy in
yeah,
the G League.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
He acting
yeah,
stupid.
yeah. So that's why I don't think it's the same as Max, just because with Max, it was just like he was decent, but you don't know, you didn't see like a big high potential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But with Q, man, they know like, no, this guy can shoot, man. We
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. We I think we're gonna be all right, man. We just this initial trade needs to happen, man. We
yeah.
waiting on
Just
this
be
initial.
patient.
Yeah, man. But we gonna be okay. That's why I say like we can we could take the chance to get that third bona fide, and then we can put pieces around us. There's pieces to put around us. You know what I'm saying? We're not losing much depth, you know. So I'm with it.
yeah, and that's why you like. I mean, to do like a trade like what Joe was talking about, like to do like a overhaul trade like that, where you just got so many moving pieces, like you're gonna need the free agents, like what we just saw this guy, whatever his
Yeah.
name is, like with him,
Alfred Payton.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, Peyton,
Facts.
Yeah.
Lonnie Walker, you know what I'm saying, Markel Fultz, you're gonna have to start looking at these free agents, you know what I'm saying, and be
Yeah.
like, nah,
Yeah.
we gonna need these
And
players
the
because
and the
we got to
MLE is
overhaul.
and the MLE is
Facts.
$5 million too,
Right.
DJ.
Oh yeah,
I looked that
And
up.
Ooh.
then
Yeah.
and then you got to think about it too. Like 8 people going out. We was gonna do that regardless, anyways. But we should have done
Right.
it regardless in the summer, anyways.
yeah,
So we were
Right.
gonna have to pick up these vet minimums to fill the
Right.
roster out, anyway.
Right.
So sending 8 people out isn't that crazy.
yeah,
Especially if those eight
and
people ain't really what are they producing? You know what I mean?
Facts. Yep.
So yeah.
Except
Good DJ.
one person out of
Yeah.
that, but
Literally one person. Right.
that's
yeah,
it.
I was gonna say what you said pretty much. Like the 8 guys that we're sending out, like I mean, I'm not gonna say they're not contributing at all, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on,
But
man. Vandal still hurt. Gabe Vincent ain't really
right.
doing nothing.
Right.
Rui just. I like Rui, man, but I swear,
Yeah.
bro.
Giving us
If I see him jump from the free throw line to try to block a three again, bro,
I'm tired of seeing that.
I swear to God.
I heard you say that yesterday. I was crying when you said that. I was like, oh man. I thought I was the only person that noticed. Like I'm like what are you doing? You don't I'd rather you run up and get closer to the guy. Who do you think you are?
Yeah,
Like
it would
like
at
what are you
least look
doing?
better.
Yeah, like I just see Rui get turned around on defense. I'm like, who is he facing? Like it be two dudes behind him. Then it's almost like he has a delayed reaction. Like I'm like, turn around, dude's behind you. What the fuck are you doing? He just looked lost some time, bro. He just looked lost some time. Crazy, bro.
These guys on defense, man, it's horrible. What up, Brandon? I see you, bro. These guys on defense, man,
crazy.
Jesus. And you know, I don't want to get on D'Lo because D'Lo had a really good game yesterday. But I did see one play where it was he was in the paint because he got switched on somebody, and then the ball ended up he was on defense, and the ball ended up swinging to Ant Edwards, and Ant Edwards rolled around the screen, and then D'Lo stepped up out of the paint to go pick up Ant Edwards, and then Ant Edwards did like a spin move on him, and D'Lo just threw a shoulder, and then just let him go, and I was like, what was that? Like, are you gonna set your feet? Are you gonna put your arms up? No, I'm just gonna throw a shoulder in him right quick, and then I'm like, oh man, come on, and then but luckily Anthony Davis ended up blocking the shot. Because Ant Edwards went up after he spent that move and AD blocked it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, just like, and I don't want that's like the only thing I saw on D'Lo. Other than that, D'Lo had a really good game yesterday.
He did.
But that's what I'm saying when we always talk about AD needs help, man. We always say center, but perimeter defense, man, that can also help Anthony Davis a lot, man. So
right. He ain't got to run out there and try to help, man. He could that gives him time to focus on who he needs to focus down on the block.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could just see it. The trade Joe, that's why the trade Joe put up there, man, it makes so much sense, bro, because it covers a multitude of things, you know what I'm saying? And we still got, and then we could, for what we need, if we don't need any more offense, it's just a defensive player. We don't really need you to get out there, shoot the three, or whatever the case may be. Just defend. Players like that is usually go come cheaper than, offensive juggernaut. So we don't need. If we get that one offensive juggernaut, we get a decent center, and we get a viable 3-and-D player, man, and then we still got Cam Reddish, at least, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay, man.
And to be honest, like if you make that trade too, like the trade that Joe said, like I was kind of, because I remember Joe, I was trying to remember earlier before I started the stream, I was trying to remember the center he was talking about, and I was like, was it Walker Kessler or was it Jonas? And I couldn't remember, but either one, even if the Lakers say, because I'm trying to figure out that trade that Joe was saying, I'm like, can we get Jonas? Because let's just say, for example, the Brooklyn Nets, they want a first-round pick for Dorian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say the Bulls say, you know what? Zach LaVine's balling right now. We also want a first-round pick for Zach.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you don't have one to go get Walker Kessler, but we know with Jonas, they just want some seconds. Right. So I'm trying to figure out with all the pieces that you had said moving out, can we still go get Jonas? And I was trying to do the math on that.
You probably could.
And that's why I said we're better off going to get Jonas because we don't got to give up no first for him.
Yeah.
That's why I said giving up 2 first for Walker Kessler and thinking that the Nets ain't gonna ask for a first because they already said they want a first. You know what I'm saying? So you better off going to get Dorian Finney-Smith and your defensive pieces from them and letting them have them 2 first instead of giving the 2 first for 1 center. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go get Jonas. Go get your defensive pieces. Go get Zach LaVine. They're not asking for no first for Zach. I mean, they could. And if they are asking for one for Zach, then at least you got one.
Yeah, they can have him first.
Instead of picking up the phone like, oh, man, we gave our 2 first for dang Walker Kessler, man. But we got these seconds. They're going to be like, nigga, hanging up this phone.
Hang up the phone.
And I think you said it earlier in the season, JC, where you said you would swap Vando for Jonas Valanciunas. I mean, it works straight up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's literally what I said earlier in the sure did.
Jonas is available. The availability is there. Like I said, man, I'm serious when I say I'm not bolted to the floor on these guys. Like, man, I could like you personally as a person, man. Off the court, you cool. You may be a philanthropist in your community and all of that. That's great. But like I told Joe the other night, man, when Joe's running the show, what I say, Joe? I said, I don't want nice. nasty
Yep.
on this team, bro. I don't want nice. I want somebody. I want dogs on the floor because I'm looking for a chip, bro. And if you can bring the team a chip, you know what I'm saying? You my best friend. If you can't do that for us, then I'm gonna treat you like I'm gonna treat you like that. I'm gonna treat you like that girlfriend I don't want no more. I'm talking about.
They gotta. I'm not gonna lie to you. Brooklyn gonna ask for Austin Reeves. I know they gonna ask for him, and they better give him up. They better get that little nigga
Yeah,
up.
for real, man. That dude, he's number one. He like, what you want? All right, hey Reeves, pack up, bro. Roll him up, Reeves. What did I do?
I can see it now, bro. I can see it, bro. I can see it now, bro.
Yeah,
I can see it
yeah,
now. I can
yeah,
see them being stupid, bro. I can see Rob being stupid again, trying to hold on to that nigga Reeves, bro.
yeah, yeah. Like you
Yeah,
said,
I agree.
like you said, if we was running it, bro, I'm pretty sure all of us up here be like, "Hey, Reeves, you first."
Nah,
Just
facts for sure.
catch him in the locker room before he even get dressed. Hey, what you getting dressed for? We have a game tonight, Coach. No.
Not for you.
Here's a plane ticket. This is what LAX. Yeah, yeah. Tim. This says Timbuktu. I'm like, yeah. I'm glad you can read. Yeah, come on, pack up. Oh, kiss your
Yeah,
mom, kiss your dad.
I agree, man. I think I don't know. Hopefully it's not what we all think, but
Yeah,
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 because
Yeah.
the thing is that, and this is what we were talking about last time, is that when you have contracts that other teams are probably not going to want, then you got to give up value to get value.
right,
So for
Mm-hmm.
that Brooklyn
right.
Nets deal, let's they or well, I don't know about Zach LaVine, but for the Brooklyn Nets deal, let's just say Brooklyn Nets, they are looking for one first round pick for Dorian Finney-Smith. But what if they say, well, we don't want, you know, Vanderbilt because he has 4 years left on his deal because we're trying to
Right.
get off of contracts. We're trying to clear our books, right? So we don't want him. But if you
Right.
throw in Austin, then we'll get the deal done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be
Uh,
up to Rob Pelinka and the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, to be like, hey, do you want to do that deal by giving up Austin Reeves and whoever, a vet minimum player, to go to get Dorian Finney-Smith? Like, I don't know, bro. It's we'll see what Rob Pelinka does.
we'll see, man. We'll see. That's why I can't wait them 9 games, man. I'm every time we lose, I'm like, now when we win, I'm like, okay, 8. I'm counting them down. But when we lose, I'm really counting down. Like, all right, okay, 9, 8. I'll be mad with it. Like, damn, come on. Like, trade can't happen fast enough, man. It just can't happen
Yeah,
fast enough.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, because like we all know what this team needs. Like, this team needs, we need a big man, we
Yeah,
need defense, we need more scoring. Like, we need a lot of things on this team. And so
yeah,
with that trade that Joe presented, I mean, it helps you out with the defense. It helps you out. It gives you another score, and
yeah,
it gets you a big man. You know what I mean? And so
yeah.
that right there will help out a lot. But
Facts.
the thing is that if you and this is where I'm like what JC said. It's like, oh man, are they going to do that? Are they going to give up Reeves? Because let's say they say, okay, we'll do the Zach LaVine trade, and we'll do the Jonas Valanciunas trade. But we're not going to do the Dorian Finney-Smith trade because we don't want to give up Austin. So now the question becomes, well, can we win a championship with Zach, Jonas, and Austin? Now, I think that helps out the scoring. It helps out the big man, but it don't help out your defense.
Right. But
So
you throw that fresh what was it? Is it Dorian Finney? You just throw one defender in there, just one. Then that significantly make us playoff contending team. Because we're not that far off now. We're not horrible. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? But
yeah,
we're just not championship prime right now. Not right now as it stands. But
right.
but we can be. We're just a couple pieces away, bro. And we asking them to just do the right thing, man. Like Like I know what I want. You know, what I'm talking about and what I want. If we get that alone boosts us. You know, that'll bring us, back up to where we need to be offensively and slightly defensively. But add that defensive piece in and that extra and that center in, then significantly people will start to take us more seriously because I think teams is coming in now. They looking at us sometimes like barbecue chicken, like man, what?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
only it's chicken. So and I'm tired of people looking at us like we're main course. Like I want us to be
Yep.
inedible. So
And
yeah.
you know the no namers are like, oh yeah, I got a chance to
Oh man,
boost my
be a
stats
star.
to get another
Yeah, be a star
contract.
tonight. Right, exactly. See what I
Shit.
did against see what I did against the famed Lakers.
Yeah.
I'm never going to do this again. I shoot 17% from the three, but for some reason, every time we play them, whether we at their house or at our house, I'm prime Steph Curry. That's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy to me. It's almost funny.
I know,
I'm,
bro.
I'm like, are you serious, bro? Come on, man. Who are you? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, damn. But
For real, man.
so something needs to happen, man. Something needs to happen now. I'm tired, bro. I don't want to wait anymore. My patience has run low, and it need to. I'm hoping that they listening to the fans if they really want to win, because right now we're the laughing stock, bro. Yeah, I'm seeing it everywhere. Lakers are clown show, this and that. If we don't want to be smirched, the legacy of this team, man, we need to put forth a product out there that's worthy of watching because right now the first quarter of the season is over with. We're beginning the second quarter of the season, or the first quarter of the season is over. So we're going into the second quarter, the next 20 games. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
what we do between now and the 40 game mark, that where we at half the season, it's going to be integral. Toward us going into the postseason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
And you know what's crazy? I think I was telling this to JC. I think it was last. I don't remember when it was, but it's amazing how this team was so like, bro, like at the beginning of the season, like we were saying when we went 3-0, we were saying, oh,
Mm-hmm.
bro, all we need is like one move,
yeah,
like
yeah,
go get a center, and we good
that's it.
because of the way we were playing, bro. We were playing so well. The ball movement was crisp. People were cutting.
Mm,
I mean, the shots were falling. You know what I mean? And and
yeah,
and and we
yeah,
were like, bro, center Jonas Valanciunas. That's it.
that's it. That's it.
And
That's
then
it.
and then like a Mack truck, bro. The team just fell off.
Mm,
It's crazy, bro. Like you know what I
mm,
mean? But what up, Dolph? I see you. He hit the D.
my boy.
Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the homie King Dolph, man. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
man,
crazy,
it's
bro.
it's yeah, it's crazy, man. So
Crazy.
I don't know. I don't know what the Lakers gonna do, man. But I swear to goodness, bro, if we read a report that said we could have got this player, but they didn't want to involve a certain player, I'm gonna be pissed if I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
think
yeah.
that
Me
player
too.
could have helped out the
Me
team.
too, bro. Me too. And especially if he goes to another team and he goes over there and goes stupid on that team too, bro. I'm gonna really be sick.
Oh man,
I'm gonna really
yeah,
be sick. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like damn, could have had that dude. Damn. Because how many times throughout history could we have had a player, or we lost the player, we had the player and then we lost the player, and then they go somewhere else and ball out. Like Schroeder.
Oh
Shooter
yeah,
having an all star. I never want a shooter to leave the team, bro. Never. I'm one of the few people that always want to keep him. I never wanted. What's the other guy? Other dude went to. What's the dude name, man? The
Lonnie
other
Lonnie
guard.
Walker.
Yeah, Lonnie Walker. I never wanted him to leave. He left.
Yeah,
He's like,
Lonnie.
oh man, he's trash. I'm like, yeah, but then he goes over there and we realize we miss him. Never wanted KCP to leave for defensive purposes. You know
KCP.
what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like, I never wanted Caruso to leave. Like, it's just those situations.
Big facts.
So it's just like now, what do we do? Like, if it doesn't work out, Linka, safe to say he has to go. We need to get somebody in here who's who's primed toward winning. We don't care about emotions. We don't care about feelings. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, sit your ass down on the bench. And if you don't pick it up from there, you got to go. You got to go. This is a business. Like you got to go. And we're in the business of winning. If you get a GM that's in the business of winning, then he don't care much about your personal issues. I want to win.
Exactly.
So,
and that's why I said last night that what it looks like. It looks like Pelinka is trying to do both. He's trying to build for the future and win now. And you can't do both, man. Very, very difficult to do both. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very, very difficult to do both. Especially if you don't draft well. We only drafted a good player in Dalton. Before that, we haven't been drafting well. So it's going to be very, very difficult to build for the future. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, in my opinion, I don't think you should be building for the future anyway. Because you got two, before the season started, 2 top 10. If you want to go top 15, that's fine. But you got 2 of them. Like the Boston Celtics has 2 top 15 players.
Right.
We also got 2 top 10, top 15 players. So you should be trying to win now. And I don't know when the next time we're going to get this. We got 2 of them.
2 right now.
I don't know when it's gonna happen again, bro. And that's why I'm saying, like, you gotta go all in, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's win now at all costs. You gotta go all in.
And this is the prime time to put. This is the prime time to put the proper others around us, DJ. See, this is why it's working with Boston, because they got Jaylen Brown and Tatum as their 2 tops, but look who they got around them. They got viable others around them. Viable others. Hell, then you still got Porzingis. Porzingis, man, that you can't sleep on him, And then they have a decent enough bench whereby if any of the others have to sit down, or if any of the stars sit down, they still have enough offensive firepower and defensive firepower to bolster, to hold leads, to come back if they're down. This is why they were able to beat Cleveland. Who's been going off this year. So we don't have that. All we have is AD and LeBron on any given night. We might have musical chairs, third option, fourth option, meaning that there's no bona fide third. Now, if you're going by points average, Austin would be our third now, but he's not bona fide because he doesn't show up every night. So I'm tired of musical chairs. I want a sure thing. When you step out there on the floor, I know you're going to give me your average every night or damn near every night. I know that that the bench, we got a bench player that's going to give us his average, that he's going to be 6-man material. And until we have that, we're going to have more games where we lose more often than win. So if we're looking, that would be the way to look toward the future and win now at the same time. Get some help for our main guys. To mainly get a center. You know what I'm saying? That appeases AD. Get LeBron another bona fide scorer that can happen to shoot. He can happen to take on the first or second role option any given night, and then get some bona fide others around us. Some defenders on the bench. They don't cost that much. Get somebody who's ready to play and willing to play. And if we get a balanced out team, we wouldn't get blown off the floor every single time we play these teams that's got some type of ilk to them, and beating up on teams that we're supposed to beat up on. I'm tired of just beating up on teams we're supposed to beat up on. You know what I'm saying? We should be beating up on everybody, like you said the other day. Like we should be, blowing teams off the floor like how they blow us off the floor. And like when we're up by 20 points, we tend to take our feet off the gas a lot. Like, oh man, we up by 20. Let's just coast. Whereas teams, when they up on 20 with us, they pile it on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we need to take pages out of these guys' books and like we know it's not a sure thing. I heard Stu Lance say it yesterday. He said, "Man, 12 points in the NBA, that's nothing. Not in today's NBA. Back in the day, 12 points, you pretty much it all pretty much secured you the game. But now with everybody shooting threes, from the ball boy to the GM, everybody can make them. from the parking lot. Everybody shooting threes, man. 12 points ain't nothing but 4 3-pointers down. That's it.
That's it. Yep.
Steph Curry can come down and knock 4 of those out in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So we got to stand on that. I'm so serious when I mean we need to be relentless on whoever we playing. Stop going out here dapping niggas up. I know it's your homie on the other end of that bench over there, but as far as I'm concerned, hey, I'm looking to make brisket out of niggas, man.
Man, LeBron do that all the time, man.
We can have dinner later, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So we need to stop all that. So
that's what LeBron do every time. Go right to huggy niggas, man. Right before the game starts.
Do it after the game. Niggas. Do it after the game. You know, you know. But yeah, we need viable others, man. And we need it to happen now, bro. Like time for waiting is over with. You know, that's where I'm at with it.
I agree, man. I agree.
Yeah.
Bo 12 all day. He said y'all digging Brandon Ingram. I'm not, brother.
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not, bro.
If
me
I'm
neither.
Trading, like I said, I think it was yesterday, man. If I'm trading for anybody, man, it got to be an upgrade. It can't be no.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say this. I will say this, and I think we can all agree. The only reason none of us up here really digging Brandon Ingram now, that's not to say he's a horrible player. He's a good player, but the problem is he wants more than what he's worth. That's number one. Number two is he's not all that reliable in the health department. Now, if he were healthy, if he was one of those Iron Man type players, and he still gave us the productivity that he gives on his team, and he was, let's say he was about a $20 million guy, then maybe we'd be like, hey, man, that he can definitely he can score the ball, he can shoot. We'll take him. But it's too many variables that work against him more than that work for him. You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
Yeah. Yep. I agree, man.
Yeah.
It's about finding people that fit with the team. I don't think people understand that. You just can't go get anybody and just expect to plug them in the squad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, bro. I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, we can go ahead and shut him down, man. Head to the back cave. I just I didn't want to, make this a long live stream, but y'all was cooking. Y'all was cooking, man. So I was like, hey, keep on cooking then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So appreciate y'all, man, showing up, bro. Appreciate everybody listening today. Everybody that showed up in the chat, man. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe, of course. If anybody out there is new, I don't know if it's gonna be no live stream tonight, but I don't know. I'll check with the Lakers 5 family.
We got the game tomorrow, don't we?
Yeah, it's a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll check with the Lakers 5 family, see what they want to do. I know African Gamer definitely wanted to go live because he wanted to talk about LaMelo Ball traded to the Lakers.
Oh my God.
So
yeah. Oh my God.
So, but yeah, man, we'll see, man. We always set it up beforehand anyway. So, but yeah, we'll see. But anyway, catch y'all if we don't go live tonight. Catch y'all tomorrow, man, for the game. And that's it, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers in 5 select.
Just got another ring for you, and I know we gon' ball. We don't take no days off. I just want to put a 3 on a card. Back home, the rest illegal. We won't be going for the team running off Shaq Diesel, dog. Play against the Lakers, it gets lethal, dog. Yeah. Still going. Back home smoking legal. We won't be going for the team running off Shaq Diesel, dog. Play against the Lakers, it gets lethal, dog. still going, still going, still going.